Well, you may or may not have just seen Tiny was just trying to drink off of Tina. Now, I don't think Tiny got enough. I don't think you got quite enough, did you? But the energy level is definitely back up. We're not jumping around like you should be, but you're definitely not down in the dumps like you were. Right? Go get another drink off your mama. Go ahead. Oh. Hi, Tiny. Hello, good morning. Go ahead, drink off your mama again. Get a little nibble nibble. Or go drink some water. One of the two. Yep. Tina and Tiny are still in my living room. Tiny is only about a month old, and Mama's milk has pretty much dried up, unfortunately. And it looks like little Tiny is telling me, hey, give me some milk. Why don't you give me some milk? You can tell she's still hungry. So what I am going to do is I'm not going to give her tons of milk, but like I talked about it, I'm going to give her just a little bit. I don't think she has, I think we were headed down the path of FKS, floppy kid syndrome. We were heading down the path of disrupting her pH in her stomach, and I don't think it ever got to that point. So my plan is to definitely keep her energy levels up and give her some milk. I have just a little bit of cold milk. I'm not even going to warm it up because I'm not giving her enough to warrant warming up. And I don't want her to guzzle it anyways. So I'm purposely doing that as a cold milk option. Hi, would you like a little bit? Mama didn't give you much, did she? Remember the first time I did this, I let her chow down. Okay, you ready? There we go. No, just get it in there. I'm only gonna make her have a little bit, but she needs nutrition and hydration. There we go. Good job. Okay, that's it. That's all we were talking about, just in a little bit. Just a teeny little bit. Doesn't warrant to warm up anything. Just throughout the day, just a couple of those. Plus, she's also getting some off of Mom. Plus, she's eating hay. Plus, she's eating grains, and she's drinking water. So we got a lot of things going for us. But if we just keep giving her this in large doses, we're definitely going to have an issue. It's so strange, and it's counterintuitive. It's not exactly what you think you should do, but it really is true. It really is true, isn't it, Teeny? Teeny tiny, tiny teeny. You miss your baby now? Now you miss your baby? Okay. Let's see how you do. Let's see how you do standing up on the hardwood floor. Hello, Hannah. What's up your nose? You're staying home. Jeez, you're always sick. What's wrong with your eye? Let me see. Stay still. Oh, inside. Look to the left. There you go. Ew.
I don't know what it is.
Wow, that's strange. It looks just bloodshot. Were you coughing? I'm trying to see how she moves around. I want to see her energy level. She's definitely not hop, a skip, and a jump, but she's mobile. Why is it different than the other bottles who used to drink half a bottle? It's different because they were like raised up on the bottle, and I'm not 100% certain. They don't know scientifically why kid goats get FKS. They haven't figured that out. And so it's different because she's already presented symptoms of FKS. I wouldn't continue doing it with a half of a bottle. At this point in time, I just think I don't know. I mean, I feel like a scientist. They don't know. They really haven't understood what.
Turn back up.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. You'll be sleeping all day. They haven't quite figured out or understood exactly what it is that causes the FKS, but it's a very easy fix. Don't give them any milk. So their mom's milk is fine. Yeah, I wish I could tell you exactly why. I just can't. And I've identified it because I've experienced it, right? And you can only identify it. I only know it because I've happened to go through it before, and I lost a kid goat because of it. But I saved 2 and 3 now because of losing the 1. So everything happens for a reason, right? Does everything happen for a reason? But I have no problems giving her little bits at a time, but at 1 month old, she's going to be forced to learn how to eat solid foods a lot more, which she already does. She's already taught herself how to eat grains and eat hay. So I guess we're good. Hey, you ready to go back to mama? No more? Okay. Yeah. Want a little bit more? I just want to see. No, she doesn't. Hopefully, when I put her back down with mom, she just tries to drink again. Here you go. There you go. Go ahead. Go drink. Run to your mom. No? Jeff, good morning. Hi, sweet chops. You're silly. You are a silly man. Okay. I am going outside. I'm just going to set you guys here for a second. I need a little bit of coffee. I woke up maybe 10 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago. Maybe a play date with Noah would brighten her up. It might. It might. Noah and her were besties, and it might cheer her up. She can't stay in this living room for much longer. Our house, our living room is starting to smell like a barn, so that's not good. We do have a tarp down, but as we know, that could still ruin the floor. You could trap some moisture between there, and the pee and urine or water dish could spill over the edge and just get on the floor and also ruin the floor. So we don't want to do that here at this house. Lake Road was a little different. Holla. Okay. Oh, I'm exhausted. Yesterday was a crazy rough, not a crazy rough day, but I didn't get all of the big hay bales moved. Oh, do you know Jeff is going to test out the banner to make sure it works? What? On who? I've always thought that you could use the livestock banner on a human. Why not? It's exactly the same concept. Testicles, testicles. Testicles on a goat, testicles on a human. Put a rubber band around the goat's testicles, stops the blood flow, they fall off. Do the same thing for a man. I'm pretty certain exactly the same thing would happen. Why is it inhumane to do on a human, but we can do it on a goat? I don't understand that. He would need smaller bands. Oh, that's funny. You got your coffee this morning? Let's go. Clinkety clink. There you go. I'm almost ready to go outside. I'm building up my motivation to get out there and show you all of the big bales. How much do the big bales weigh? 650 pounds. I did see the fire damage, absolutely. I'm looking. You said surprise. What's the surprise? Oh, I do have a surprise. It's in the barn. I have to go out there. Is Angel Watch still running right now? I've been having issues with the computer staying up and running. Some of the cameras are a little flickery thank you, because they are a little further away from the computer than a USB cable can stand. And so they need an active USB cable, which means at the end of the cable, there needs to be a power cord where the camera's at, and not every place I want to put a camera has an outlet, so it kind of makes it dumb. The fire, the governor's mansion, the governor of Pennsylvania, Josh Shapiro. There was an arsonist who jumped the fence, ran inside of the property, and within 1 minute had engulfed the living room area or the open guest area into flames. I've been in this room with, well, not with the goats, but I've been in this room because they have us there with our goats every year. And it's a beautiful mansion. And unfortunately, the guy knew exactly what he was doing. It was a pre planned attack. They managed to get it out, and the damage was only sustained to the mansion's entertainment room. But the flames burst through the windows, and all of everything was destroyed inside of there. So we will be going back there, and that is the room that they usually use for entertaining guests. So when we were there, that's where they had the food laid out and the water. It was the Easter egg thing, or the Easter thing. So we're supposed to be going back. So far, we haven't heard anything different, but they may just be having outdoor entertainment while they're doing construction. But if they're doing too much construction, they may end up just pulling us from the event this year. So that kind of stinks for the governor. His wife really, really loves the goats. I managed to stack. Now, last time I had Colin fill the barn with the hay bales, I was a little concerned about these 650-pound hay bales. That's a lot of weight, especially when you start really adding it up. And the barn is very old. They did capture the arsonist. Yes, they did. And the barn is very old, so I started putting them in there, and the last time he laid them out there, he just put them one layer high and spread them across the ground, which is perfect. That's what I told him to do. I pushed the limits and I stacked the 650-pound bales 3 layers high. Now, I haven't gotten them all away yet. I got 32 of those bales, but I'm stacking them 3 high. And the only reason I'm doing that, the only reason I'm okay with stacking them 3 high is that the farmer I'm getting the bales from, he knows. I asked him, I had him in the barn. I said, how many do you think I can stack up? He says everything, all of it, as high as you can go to the ceiling. He says that's what these barns were designed for. Our forefathers were much smarter than we are. They built this, to withstand the weight of the hay. It's still standing to this day. And unless you notice anything wrong, he feels I could stack it all the way up. So I'm going 3 high. So that's 6, that's 1,800, that's 1,950 pounds for every area that the bale sits. Oh, that's a lot. It's a lot. Last time I did my math, it was completely wrong, so don't listen. 20,000 pounds of hay. That's a lot of hay. And I'm getting more. Yes, I did. Didn't the governor go to a snuggling event recently? Well, he was holding our goats at the farm show, our baby goats. All right, I have to go back to Tiny Town today because I have to pick up all those straw bales. So I will be going back to. I hear the puppies. I hear the puppies.
Hi, don't get me.
Don't get you.
No.
Too late, gotcha.
Sure. No, come on.
I'm way back. Dog's jumping out the door. I think we lost signal for a second. Are we back? I feel like the audio is all choppy. All right, we're good. Keep calm, love Oreo. Let's go check out all this hay. Let's go see what we got. Yeah, my walls are very, very, very thick. This house was constructed it was finished in 1803, and it probably took 20 years to build. I'm gonna show you how thick the walls really are. You ready? Look. 1, 2, 3. That's how thick they are. Bailey does not run away now. We haven't had an issue with her once in the last, well, it's been a couple weeks. But no, we have not. Good morning, everybody. Jeff, this is your stuff. This is your mixing bowl. Hey, we even got you some eggs, turkey eggs and some chicken eggs for your next cooking assignment. But this is all your cooking stuff that somebody sent. Bamboo toothpicks, stainless steel mixing bowls, spatulas. So make sure you come and get this stuff the next time you're by here, okay? Hi, buddy. Oh my goodness, I love you so much. I love you so much. Nope, this house was finished in 1803. And that cabin right there was finished in 1736. But could you imagine laying all of this stone and digging the foundation for this house and collecting all of the rocks from those fields and collecting all of the trees on this property for the timbers? Why did you give him a poopy egg? I have a couple of boxes to open up. Just 4. I don't even know if they're all from you guys, though. I'm not sure if they're all from you. I'm working my way out there. It would take a lot of time to build this house. I'd say at least from foundation, from the time they came in here, probably 10 years. At least 10 years from start to finish. That's my hypothesis. I did not say that right. I hope these work from you, from Ronnie Maculera. I don't know how to say your last name. I'm sorry. All right, bulb syringes. Thank you. So, Ronnie had sent all of our materials and supplies for the birthing kits and the little bulb syringes that we use to suck out the mucus from the chest and the throat. They were very small, so it was hard to get to the back of the goats' mouths. And I had to try it out on Tiny when she was choking the other day. And this is definitely deeper to get back in there. All right. That's perfect. Thank you very much. The boxes with my name are in the truck. The boxes with my name are the truck parts and the septic pump. Okay. Yep. This is Mary Beckish. There's your name on it. This is a door handle. Let's see. Yay! Now I can get my truck inspected. Well, has anybody changed out a door handle on a car? I feel like it's something that's going to be more difficult than it should be. Uh-huh. So this is what snapped off in my truck, and I've been opening my window. Oh man, it's like, I thought it was just going to be the door handle. It's the whole, like, spring and attachment. It's like the whole shebang. Of course it wasn't. I knew it wasn't going to be as easy as just popping off a door handle. It's got the whole shebang. All right, cool. Thank you, Mary, for ordering that. And Joe knew what he was looking for. That wouldn't pass inspection. All right. What do we got here? What do we have here? Black storage bags. Let me read who this is to first. Lauren Steinmetz. Black storage bags. What do we mean, black storage bags? They look like black tarp. Should I even open them? I don't think so. I'm assuming they're like totes for your clothes. Evelyn, thank you so much. And then, of course, we've got the septic pump, which still runs, but every now and then it trips the breaker. There's something clogged in my septic pump. So guess what I have to do? I have to climb down into the septic tank, disconnect all of the plumbing inside of all the sewage there, and then take out the old pump, put the new one in, install the wiring, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. I know, it's going to be gross. Gross. So the guy kept bringing the hay yesterday, 8 bales at a time, and he would drop them right here. And I had to drive him around the barn with the dingo. Well, there's the dingo. By the time I wasn't even getting done, and he would already be back with 8 more, because the hay is literally in that barn right behind those bales. So I stopped dumping them right here, and I started stacking them on the trailer, thinking I could at least consolidate them off the ground. There's bales over here, there's bales over here, there's bales over here. I just never got around to getting them all up in the barn. So as you can see, this is the good stuff. I'm going to show you the difference between second cutting orchard grass and first cutting. They really did not like the first cutting. They wasted so much of it. Hello, everybody. There's Hank. I mean, we've been through this before, I feel like, guys. I feel like we've been through this before. There's more stems and sticks than there is actual orchard grass, right? So in fact, they'll never eat this. So we're gonna take all of this out of here. Thomas, I need you to back away. Get. Hey, there's a little bit of green. There's a little bit of green down there. Are you up there still? I saw you throw one flake down here. I'm confused.
I was throwing some of that hay that was on the ground. That big pile of hay.
Yeah.
Trying to throw some of that down, and I'm gonna go back up and do it.
Okay.
You want all these moved? You want all these moved up there, right?
That was not on my list. I'm gonna do it all.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Got it.
Sorry, bud.
Oh, that's okay.
I want to. You saw how I don't know if you saw I have them stacked 3 high.
Yeah.
That is not easy to do, because the forks barely reach up there, and what you have to do is set that third bale up there, and you have to roll it on, but you have to get it to the edge of the forks, and then kind of like flick it up there. It's very strange.
Yeah.
And I'd rather not have you get crushed by a 650-pound bale.
I gotcha.
Yippers.
The goats install 3. What do you want?
Goats install 3.
There's 2 goats installed there. Are they meant to be in there?
You just ruined my surprise. Yeah, they're meant to be in there. I'm gonna come in. Nobody knows. I said I got a surprise. I'm coming out to the barn to show them. Well, now you guys know there's 2 goats in stall 3, so we're gonna go show you them. Before I'm trying to take this yellow stuff out of here, the most of it, just throw it on the ground.
Okay. They don't seem like they really care for it.
They don't like this first cutting stuff. No, absolutely
Even
not.
the donkeys, like they still have a lot of it.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't have too much yellow in it. It's really that feeder's pretty full. All right, guys, we have 2 goats in stall number 3
I didn't know that.
that I picked up. That's Thomas. 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 This fleshy part of my back of my leg does not feel good when you bite it. I'm gonna take 1 feather from you. Nope, it didn't even come off. Leave me alone. Look how red he's getting. Look how red he's getting. You're getting awfully red there, buddy. You're getting awfully red there, buddy. I need you to go away. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Get out. Jeez. My goodness. Hello? Hello? Hello. All right, yesterday when I went to Tiny Town, well, I told Lauren, and Lauren doesn't believe me. Well, she believes me now, but, excuse me, my eyes are watering. That is not tears in my eyes, I promise you. Hi. When we're running out of our little teeny goats. We're running out of our itty bitty teeny ones. And so I said, she's like, oh no, everybody can snuggle. Well, the name of the business is Baby Goat Snuggling. And so I said, hey, we need more goats. But now we've kind of gotten to the point where I'm being very particular on the goats that we're getting. On at least the age and whether or not they're 100% eating solid foods. I don't want bottle babies. We've already said that. Blurry. Is it still blurry? Are we still blurry or did it clear up? Better? Okay, perfect. So, she found this goat within it was actually about 52 minutes from where I was at. And she's already weaned. She's a silver. She doesn't have a name yet. She has a name. I just forgot the name that they gave her. And she cried inside of the truck the whole way. Blurry again. Holy crap. What the heck? Ugh. And then there was when I got there, of course, I was like, "Do you have any other goats for sale?" And she's like, "Well, I have a little buck right there. There's a little buck. Can you tell the difference between a bottle baby right here, one that wants all your attention, and a non-bottle baby? This is my bottle baby right here, and I'm not going to feed her a bottle. She's weaned, but she was definitely so I feel like the problem was, well, I not that I feel like I know one of the problems I had before was somebody telling me that their goats are weaned off, but they really weren't. So when we got them, we noticed they were losing weight like immediately. They were acting hungry, and we had to put them on the bottle, which, was a lot of work. I don't want to do that anymore. I love silvers too. So she's got like the bluish, brownish eyes. If you can see it. Hey, stay still, girl. Stay still. And he's got blue eyes. Jeff, are you still here? I got to tell you something. Jeffrey, I want to tell you something. Please be here. Please be here right now. Blurry again. Blurry again. Can we just throw my phone out the window, please? Where are you, Jeff? Somebody say yes if they see him commenting. I only see 3 comments at a time. All right. So these guys are, hold on, registered or registerable. On the paperwork I got for this girl right here. Now, what it is it's their entire list of their lineage. And the lineage of this one, and I'll have to sit down and look at it, stems from Semper Fi Acres. Semper Fi Acres is where Oreo and Lightning came from. There may be some sort of relation. Don't hold me to it. All I know is that like either her mom, her dad, her grandfather, or whatever is in her direct bloodline is from Semper Fi Acres. So this could be Oreo's cousin. You never know. Did you get paperwork for Lightning, Jeff? How do you like that? I figure he might be excited about this. He did get paperwork. So if we compare your paperwork to this goat's paperwork, we can make content doing it. You might see if they're related or not. It sounds like a perfect match. All right, how about you? Do you want to come and say hi? Do you want to come and say hi? Oh, come here. Come here, buddy. It's a black and white one. Oh, you're so friendly. You're so friendly. Yes, you are. Oh. This is a perfect snuggling goat. She comes pre-snuggled. She's a pre-snuggled goat. So that's the surprise right there. New baby goats, 2 of them. We'll figure out the names soon enough. This one will come around. Eventually. Eventually, this one will come around. Hey, can I hold you at least one time? One time! One time! Where do I put the phone? I'll set you right here. I'm going to balance you. I bet you don't stay there. You're balancing on something. Oh! The reason you didn't stay there is because of this animal right here. This animal. You caused that. Sucker. I got nothing for you, Joelle. Please, down. You just ruined what was going on here. I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll put the phone over here, and then I'll catch the goat. Now, he's a little bit bigger. Oh, he's saying hello. He's a little bit bigger here. He's got some cool black and white markings on him. And he's going to get banded right now. So the deal is they wanted to band him when I was leaving. And I said, no, 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 no. I'll do the banding. It's fine. This way I can at least make some content. I'm gonna go. Oh gosh, no, stop it. Hey, oh, she escaped. Oh no, little girl escaped. Hey, we're not ready to send you out there yet.
Let me grab her.
Yeah. Put her back in. Perfect.
You want to go back in? See?
She does not want to go back in. She says, heck no. Oy. All right. Every time I come into this office, I'm like, where are the mice? Where are the mice? Okay. If you don't want to watch this part, don't watch. We're gonna put a rubber band on his testicles, like we were talking about earlier. He was extending, meaning there's a difference between humping and actually pulling out the red rocket. And he was actually had his red rocket out and about. So we don't want anybody to get pregnant. So he's getting fixed. I'm gonna grab my bander. Where do we put you guys? Where do you go in this equation? Oh, bear with me. I have not been working in this office for a while. We haven't had the babies. Let me figure out how I'm gonna do this. Okay, I know now what I shall do. That works? No, that's not what I want. Put you here, and then we'll put you here. Ring light, but it's been chewed through by the stupid mice. They finally did chew through all the cords. Mel and Mullane they were very nice goats. They didn't not goats. They were very nice mice. They didn't chew cords. It was their offspring that chewed the cords. Are you ready? I'm sorry. This is not going to be all that pleasant. It's not going to be all that pleasant, but we're going to get her done. It looks like a Cheerio. A green Cheerio. Do you hear the baby out there crying? All right, shh, you can do this. You go Fruit Loop, yeah, that makes more sense. Oh, sorry. Oh. I know. I've done nothing yet. He's blue-eyed and black and white. I know. It's okay. It's okay. You can do this. It won't take very long. It'll be very quick. Sorry. Good boy. Good boy. Very easy. Very easy. No problems whatsoever. You did good. You did good. You did great. You did great. You did a good job, bud. You didn't even scream. You're such a tough guy. Now, Jeff, if you can be that calm when you practice on yourself. Yeah. All right. Next thing we're going to do is put this guy away. And then I'm going to try to take you upstairs. I haven't been up there in a while with the phone, and I have not gone up these stairs, this ladder with my knees, and I usually go around. But I want to show you the stack of hay, and then I really don't have much else to cover. I do have to hit the road. I need to get to Tiny Town and pick up these bales. Yeah, so I want to hit the road. It wasn't bad, guys. It wasn't bad at all. Office cleanup is Friday. We'll get you prepped for that. We're talking about when he can go into Gen Pop. Well, Gen Pop on these guys can happen much sooner than you anticipate. And the reason is, a lot of farms, let's just go ahead and talk about it. A lot of other farms have a pretty closed herd. Meaning they don't have goats coming in from other areas. I've been bringing goats in for the last couple years from all different places, everywhere. This farm, that farm, the other farm. I can tell you if there's a parasite that exists, it's probably on my property already. And I'm not trying to quarantine these guys to prevent them from bringing anything in necessarily at all. I'm just going to quarantine them for a few days because I know if these guys aren't strong and healthy, they're going to be easily affected by any parasites that are already here. There's a lot of goats out here that, if they carry the coccidia inside of their gut, which is normal, that's a normal thing. It happens on almost every farm. Can they handle it? Can they continue on with life as normal? Can they grow and build muscle and body mass? Yes. A lot of my goats, all my goats out here that are surviving right now are. If I took a general fecal, get it back in there. I'm sorry, dear. If I went ahead and collected a bunch of poop from around the entire farm and sent it in, I guarantee there would be a small amounts of all types of things in there. It's normal. The only time you're treating is when it's a very high amount of certain type of parasite that's there. So, hey there, excuse me. She does want to run around. So with that being said, I'm not going to leave them in there for too long at all. I honestly just want to be here to acclimate them with the rest of the herd before I release them. No, I'm not naming one of them Starlink. I'm not doing it. We're gonna go upstairs and see the bales, but let's check out these guys first. This is the maternity ward. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. Yeah, they will do well in the middle, but as soon as they realize how to get out of the middle, they will be with the rest. I'm actually considering maybe putting them over here in the maternity ward. Polly, would you like out? Come on. You guys can come out and about. Look at the babies. Look at the baby sleeping. There's more eggs. I think Andy found 25 eggs out here yesterday in the barn. So they're laying now. Hey, Chip. Chip, where's your mother? Sure, now your mom don't even care. He basically grew up. He basically grew up in less than a month. He's like, yeah, I'm just going to be an adult now. Oh, he found 30 and 2 solo eggs. Holy crap, I forgot he added the other 2. These 2 names I think got switched around, Bellini and something else. I forgot what they were, but Tanya came and hung out with the goats, and she says, "Listen, they're not acting like their names. We're going to switch their names around. So Mojita is now the one on the right, and Bellini is now the one on the left. It was the opposite, but make sure you remember, Mojito and Bellini have now switched around from the original pictures that we had put up. Did you know that?
What?
Mojito is now the one on the right, and Bellini is now the one on the left.
Well, I do now.
Now you know.
I saw the Facebook post about their names.
Yeah. Hey, I don't want you actually cleaning all of my wires and stuff up because I have a plan in here still.
Yeah.
But if you at some point just grab the trash bags that are in here and take out. My command center looks like my truck.
Just stuff everywhere.
Just stuff everywhere.
It's basically just storage.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Is it what?
This
Shania? Yes. I'm gonna. There you go. Hey, what happened to the feeders I said to hang up here?
Yeah, I realized that after I'd already left your text. I'm gonna put them up though.
Okay, perfect.
They're just upstairs. I know where they are.
All right, perfect. Yes. Squeeze that into your list of things I sent you this morning. All right, how's everything look? Looks good. Everyone's happy. They're all walking around. Leonora, hey, let's check you out. You look like you're ready to go. What is the black stuff behind the Ark boat? Been there all night. The black stuff. What are we talking about? Do we see black stuff? Look at the udders on her. Your udders look big, and your butthole is flexing.
Is the black stuff the fence?
I don't know what she's talking about.
Or is it this thing?
This? Yeah, maybe this.
You?
I just put this up here because I grabbed some of the, I grabbed some alfalfa hay. I put in a handful in each one of the feeders for a little extra supplement.
Do they eat it?
Yeah, they chow it down. They love it. So I have about 200 bales being delivered of small bales. They'll be delivered. I don't know when. Not today, though. Not today. But it has some alfalfa in it, and it's going to be for these
Why
girls.
did you put that green one back there?
Shania, I didn't do it. Andy did, but Shania will pry the lid off. Andy says that Shania is pep level smart. So you can try it back out here again.
No, I'll leave that. I was able to get to it pretty easy.
Okay. Or if you wanted to, you could put it up on a platform or something.
Oh,
You know what I mean? So she can't get to it.
Yeah.
It's just a problem. She can pop the lid off because she's right there. I know. I would prefer it much closer too. That's the ease of
It's
it.
not as bad in here because there's not as many goats all over you. Like it'd be worse if it was in there.
Yeah. Oh, did you see? I put a large bale outside that door out there.
I didn't see that one, but I saw the
So
other one.
outside that door is a large bale placed there, so you could fill that feeder up since it's the furthest away from the source.
Oh, okay.
You can just pull it in and use it from there.
I started filling the outside one. Do you just want me to pull? You want me to, the top stairs one? You just want me to pull from the top bale, right? The third one up.
So you're saying you got a problem with accessing the
No, I
hay?
can get to it easy. Like I cut it already, and I'm able to because it's on the side. I can just pull it down. But I just didn't know if that's the one you wanted me to.
Yeah. You can pull from wherever. If it's 3 high, you can pull from the top one. If we need to put one on the ground to make it easily accessible, we can do that as well.
The only thing you just have to climb it to cut it. But once
Right.
you climb it.
FYI, please don't ever just push one off of the top.
No, I was
Because 650 pounds falling three tiers high would probably go through the floor.
No, I just like the only thing I push off are like the flakes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Give it
Yep.
up.
Yep. Never, I don't know. I don't know.
Have you ever stacked them pretty high before?
No. I was nervous doing it, but I did it. Let's go see how high I'm going to go show them 3 high.
It's pretty high.
It is pretty high, and I know it's going to be difficult to access. See, if somebody else comes to do the hay feedings, are they going to be able to pull it off the top? That's the question.
Maybe. If it's at a one on the last row, probably. Because like it's on the last row, so I can walk to its side.
Well, you'll do the top one first, then the second one, then the third one.
So there's like a pretty good chance that like if somebody's doing it, there's probably not even one on the top of it. Unless if we really wanted to, we cut off all the top ones first.
That's crazy. Each one. Oh wait, where the heck is the middle? Did I skip a bale?
You can probably push them back a little bit.
Oh, I skipped a bale. That's so funny.
Because you can just kind of go like this. You can walk over here and just.
Yeah. No, that's it. Show me how you do it. Toss a flake down. Let's see how it works.
You go like that.
Yeah, and it's already at your shoulder level. Oh, I would have just thrown it on my shoulder.
Like that. And then I grab some of the flakes like this
Okay.
and bring it over here.
There we go.
These are already pretty cool.
Oh, top it off.
Going in that one.
Nice. Perfect. Look at them all. Oh my God, they're loving it. They're like, I haven't had this good quality hay since last week. That's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, they're huge bales. They're definitely. Hi, Cinco. Hey, look up. Oh my gosh. So, how much money would it take for you to just jump down there and like
I've always thought about that. When he's under here, I'm like, what if I just land on him?
land on him and take off into the sunset?
Yeah. If he was more friendly, you could saddle him.
I saw a video of somebody saddling a cow before.
There's like some people, like bull riders, when like bulls retire, they're like, the bulls are actually pretty chill on the farm, and they'll just like hop on their back and walk around.
Oh, this is a good view right here. Hey, Cinco! Moo! Can cows look up?
I've seen him look up from over there. I don't know if he can look straight up.
I think we'll get one of those angel watching cameras from up here. That would be cool. Looking down. You can always pick out Oreo, yeah, because he takes up the entire field of view. It's right over there, see? Big fat. It took me a second to find him, actually, to be honest with you.
There, you should have like every corner of the barn CCTV wired to a live stream.
Yeah, I would like to.
Is it like on a constant, like even when you're doing other live streams, keep it on a constant live stream?
Yeah, it's just I need to if I want to go that route to get everything. Eventually, I'm going to need to switch to a network, like one of those
Like
a server,
Yeah.
and then use network cables. Yeah, crazy. So how many we got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And how many are on the trailer?
3, 6.
Another 18 bales to put away. Another 18 bales to get away. And one of those bales right there, if you see a dark spot, you see in the middle, see that dark little spot right there on the middle?
Yeah.
Right there. That's from the other side. The guy has a hole in his barn, and that has gotten wet and moldy. And so when you're pulling this hay apart, I need you to, it's very important that if you notice any wet or moldy white spots, sometimes it's white, sometimes it's dark, don't feed that to them. Okay. Do you know what listeriosis is, or the silage disease?
I think you've mentioned it.
So it comes from moldy hay, and once it gets into their bloodstream, it attacks the brain. It's very difficult to save them from it. but it comes from moldy hay. So we have to be very careful when we see something like that to never include it in the rest of their feed. Yeah. Yep. But accidents happen sometimes. I've done it in the past. It's called the circling disease too. So if you ever see a goat just kind of
Like almost sound
leaning to the side and kind of
walking in a circle.
kind of, yeah. It's more or less they only lean towards one side, and so they're always circling into the same direction, not necessarily walking in a circle.
I didn't know if it was that thing that deer do, because deer get a brain worm where they just walk in circles and then die.
Well, that's like the meningeal worm, and
Yeah.
that's what the two goats down in the middle stall got, actually. And if you notice they limp on the backside, that's because they actually contracted the meningeal worm, and we were able to stop it, but there's permanent damage already. So we got them before they passed away. I had a goat that did pass away from it, unfortunately. But this is quite the herd to look over all the time. There's always something going on. Look how happy they all are now, though. It makes me happy that they're not eating that stuff anymore. Not everybody can make really good first cutting hay. So he only has 18 more of the big bales in second cutting, which means, well, he's got this year yet to cut more. So I think we'll be good. By the time he gets second cutting, there's no way they're going to eat through 20,000 pounds of hay.
I don't know. Never put it against Senko. You might.
All right, I'm gonna end this live stream, everybody. That's about it for the day. You got your list, right? Yeah. Just plug away at that and save these 2 bales. Don't use them. It's the last 2 small bales I got for any events I go to until we get more. How strong do you think you are? Because the guy that came yesterday to deliver these can tip those bales over. He can just tip it. I can put my forks down and he can just tip it over. Can you tip that bale onto that spot? Do you think you're strong enough?
Maybe.
You can go up there. You'd have to climb up there and do it. I want to see how strong you are. I don't think I could do it.
Well, how would I even do it?
I don't know. I have no idea how you would do it. Andy was moving them too. Did you see his reel where he was moving them? No.
I see reels sometimes, but...
Grab the top strings and pull it towards you and then crush your legs.
Okay.
Just kidding. I was just wondering if we could fill that void there.
I get it moving.
Oh, he's using momentum. Could he get... Oh, you were so close. I thought it was going to go.
I don't want to drop on me.
Yeah, I know.
Like moving all the stats.
Oh my gosh.
Probably do it if you're really determined.
If you were determined. It's all right. We need a blank spot in there anyways for the chickens to lay some eggs.
They'll find a way up here.
One time they did lay eggs up here. It was crazy. Really? Yeah. All right, guys. That's it for the day. One last view of the farm. I don't take you guys up in the barn as often as I used to. Don't do things that Jay says.
Okay.
They just yelled at you to not do the things that I say to do.
But they were a good challenge.
Yeah. Look at this view. Oh, and is Twizzler out there? Twizzle. Nope. Hey, somebody's on our property over there. What are they doing? No, they're stopped at Miller Lane. All right. See ya. Bye, guys.